I'm Robin Carlin at the Denver Post Sports Desk. The Avs lost one on the road to the Minnesota Wild Tuesday night. Jerome McGinley, Chris Biegra, and Cody McLeod scored goals for Colorado, whose young guns just didn't show up. And that included Semyon Varlamov. After allowing 3 goals in the first period, Patrick Waugh pulled Varley in favor of Calvin Pickard. The Avs tied things up at 3 in the second period, but in the third period, Pickard allowed a goal and the Wild scored 2 empty netters, and that did it. 6-3 was your final. Colorado and Mini are now tied in points for the last Western Conference wildcard playoff spot. Next up, the Avs begin a 4-game homestand against Florida on Thursday. As expected, the Broncos placed their exclusive franchise tag on linebacker Von Miller yesterday. The exclusive part means that he cannot receive competing offers from other teams. His rights exclusively belong to the Broncos. The two sides will continue to work on a long-term deal, and both are motivated to make it happen. They have until July 15th to reach an agreement, but Von Miller will make $14 million in 2016 if that does not happen. The Broncos recently offered Miller a deal around $17 million a year, but Miller and his camp are seeking a deal that exceeds that of the league's highest paid defensive player. That particular contract belongs to Miami Dolphins defensive tackle Ndamukong Suh, and he makes $19.06 million a year. Baseball is back. That's right, Rockies fans. The Rocks kick off the preseason today against the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch at 1:10 when Rocks pitcher Scott Oberg squares off against the D-backs Ruby De La Rosa. Back in Denver, the Rockies will be making some changes at Coors Field. Specifically, they'll be raising the outfield walls in 2 locations in an attempt to cut down on home runs. Rocks GM Jeff Bridich said, quote, "The goal is to raise the wall heights to make it potentially more playable and more fair for pitchers." Over the last 3 seasons, teams have hit 570 home runs at Coors Field, the most in the entire National League. And finally, the Nuggets host the Lakers tonight, tip-off at 7 o'clock. While Kobe Bryant did not play last night against the Nets, he is expected to play tonight in what will be his last game at Pepsi Center. You're up-to-date sports fans. I'm Robin Carlin with some of our top stories from DPTV.